It is one of the most eagerly awaited days on the footballing calendar. It's the day when teams turn up for work with a spring in their step. First time in this competition this season, a genuine sense of occasion, a bit of fanfare that goes with it. The mood is upbeat, laced with a dose of nerves, which must be expected. The team news is in, the teams themselves will be with us shortly. The atmosphere predictably wonderful. Is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. So a strong start essential for both teams here as they look to head towards the knockout stage.
Well, Peter, both of these teams will take to the pitch with a three-point focus. Ambition is fresh and strong, and each will want to go deep into the competition, so neither will be looking to come out of this with a flawed game plan. This has to be assured and close to their best.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offence.
Leandro Bacuna with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Kimmich. Pantovic. Plays it out to the flank. Oh, that's neat. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And it's played forward. Back to the keeper and try something new. Tar. Goretzka. He's made sure that that won't get through. He gets past his man.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Kimmich has come steaming up. Towering header! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Gets it upfield. Well played, he saw that coming. First quarter of an hour gone.
Well, each team knows that they're still well below standard, and it's a question of which can find a way out.
Tried to play it through.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Kimmich could try cutting inside here. And it's Goretzka. He's gone for it! That carried quite a threat. And that's been won straight back. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Out towards the flank. He's got the ball glued, and the finish! Oh, the ball's come loose! Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Bacuna. Just brushed off the ball there. Goretzka plotting from out on the right-hand side. He's got options out wide. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Probably be looking to play it square from here. In he flies! He's pulled off a fine save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Leandro Bacuna is there, and he can get that clear. Played out to the right. And that's been levered clear. Has a look and has a go. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
Yeah, it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And help's available out wide. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Forward it goes. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Goretzka, it's flagged offside. Keeper sends it forward. Bazor positions himself well and cuts it out. Leandro Bacuna plays it forward. Hoists it forward. He's picked him out. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Battles to win it back. And the half-time whistle goes. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Good attack on the first 45 minutes.
Unspectacular but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? Brishedli Bazor tries to get it forward quickly. Hoists it forward. He's got options out wide. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? Ball's out on the left now. And help's available out wide. Gets away from his opponents. Goretzka. Goretzka! No, not quite.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
Leandro Bacuna. Bacuna. He's through, now is he in? Could cross it, and a header! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
and it is a goal kick. Kimmich is effectively being marked out of the game here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Rishedli Bazor. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Gets it back. Dinks one in. And that has been cleared. Hits one! And it's played forward. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Shoots! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Tries to get it clear. Pantovic. And the counter is on. Forward it goes. Played down the flank. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much.
Tries a shot! In it goes! And late in the day, a telling moment. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, we certainly had to wait for it, Peter. Now a difficult decision. Is it stick or twist?
Hoists it forward. Out to the right. And once more they can't get through.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Goretzka goes for goal! That has sent him sprawling. Cleared without complication.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And it's played forward. Kimmich battles to win it back.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Forward it goes. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Pantovic. It is just a question of running down the clock now.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Rishedli Bazour tries to get it forward quickly. 2 minutes to be added on. Rishedli Bazour. And he's going long. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. And that will be the final act. Well, that's the way to launch the campaign. And they can look ahead with confidence and comfort. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Listen, ideally, any new campaign needs a start that puts 3 points on the board, and it's mission accomplished. Nothing too fancy was required, just a good solid team display for me.
Hello and welcome all to what I'm sure is going to be an unmissable game. Here's the key information. We have a side looking to make it into the exclusive knockout stage of the competition. A victory does it, but anything less than that could lead to all sorts of complications. Everybody is ready to go once we have the formalities out of the way. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. Well, it really is a terrific sight here, and it goes to underline just how far this game could go towards shaping the fortunes of the team.
Well, if they can't find the motivation required for this, they might as well pack it in, Peter. This is the type of defining game that can propel the status of the whole club into the kind of territory where it needs to take its game. While individual careers may be helped with good performances, this has to be about the collective. If that remains strong, everything else should fall nicely into place.
And we're underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the counter-attack. He should be a key player for this team.
Yeah, I must agree, especially in view of his ability to lead and organise. Going for goal! Yes! First blood drawn!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
That's the way you go about things if you want to qualify. It's superb.
Seri. What an adventurous run from a defender. Kimmich gets it back. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Seri. It's come loose. A really good feat. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. He's had that put on a plate. He's looking to get there first. Time to deliver. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. He's got away. Goes for goal! Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Looking to pull clear here. This certainly looks appetising, well within... Going for goal! Battles to win it back. Good ball, it's found its target. Hoists it high. It's out for a goal kick. Tries to get it forward quickly. That's a good ball. Has a hit! Off the post! And out to safety. Seri.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Throw in. Gets away from his opponents. And the shot! He's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Towering header! Hit with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Out to the left it goes. He's made sure that that won't get through. Keeper sends it forward. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Kimmich drives it forward. Looks to clip it forward. Gets good distance on it. That's been won straight back. Real chance! Goretzka, he's gone for it! He's through. The chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
defending, that needed doing.
Clears it out of harm's way. Hoists it forward. Seri. That had to be more accurate. He's in! He's had a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Sticks in a foot to win it back. And it's played forward. Needed a better pass there. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Goretzka. And the first half is done. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Yes, they're behind, but it's a reversible situation. As long as better defensive focus can avoid a second goal on the counter, they know they have the wherewithal to come up with what they need.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. We're into the last 45 minutes in this game of substantial significance.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond.
Tries a shot! It's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Forward it goes. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Kimmich goes on an adventurous run. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Out to the right. Kessier can hoist it clear. Got a throw in. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Looking for space out wide. Hits one! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to. This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Keeper's got good distance on that.
Tries to dink it in.
Kessié.
This could spin.
He's had a goal! That's a half-decent try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
And they've been caught out here.
Seri plays it forward. He's picked him out. Up for the header! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
There's going to be another change here. Good save, he got a decent fist on that.
Good take, and he's...
Big chance! And the counter is on. Looking to force his way through. Great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Goes for the cross. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Right through the middle. And the shot! Sticks it away! Just one goal in it now! Game on!
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Plays it out to the flank.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's played him through.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Ball's out on the left now. And he's cut it out. It's in, and that looks to be very much like an own goal. Well,
That wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in some embarrassment.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but...
Hits one! Dispatched clinically. And again they hit the front. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I think this team shows great willpower and a wonderful never-say-die attitude. No other outfit can match them. They just keep going. Superb.
Tries to get it forward quickly. He's got options out wide. Quick glance at goal. Has a hit! And yes, it's there! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt.
Oh, it's lovely to see the art of disguise alive and well, but the keeper straight into no man's land.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Yeah, looks very much like the final nail in the coffin for me, I have to say.
Played out to the right. Shot it goal! Oh, that's a fine save!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes work ultra sharp.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well played, he saw that coming. That's great strength on the ball. Gets the better of his man. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? It's a great... Goes for goal! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Knocks it away. And that is that. Well, just see the thrill amongst the players. They have made it into the knockout stage. So another win, that's 2 from 2, and it is looking good. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, this is what the team set out to do, no doubt, and it's the first significant mission out of the way. I think having seen the performances so far, and with the momentum they've amassed, I quite fancy them to do well in the next phase too, you know.
So welcome one and all to our live coverage of the ongoing group stage here, the tournament making steady progress towards its knockout phase. We'll be ready to go once the final checks are carried out. We have a hugely expectant crowd here. We just hope that the game lives up to the atmosphere. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. The lineup we have suggests it's going to be a 4-5-1 formation, Jim.
Well, if you want to secure a clean sheet, Peter, this is a very good way of going about it. It adds discipline and lends a stubbornness to that midfield, which can stifle opposition attempts to play through, and it takes a lot of pressure off your defence, of course, forces longer passes through the aerial route. So, all things considered, that extra layer across midfield is highly, highly effective.
So it's down to business here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that
He's had a goal! Oh, that's a fine save!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Has a go! And he's there to hoof it away. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Crosses it. It's always going to be the keepers. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And that's been won straight back. Gets it back. Sané. Goes for goal! They've scored! That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And it's got through. To get it forward quickly. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. With a delicate ball. He's had a shot! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
knocks it away. Gross plays it out to the flank, looking to go deep. And it's hoisted clear. Hoists it forward, looking to break out here. Goes long. That's beautifully weighted. And that has been cleared. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. And it's played forward. Oh, well, yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Good clearance and very necessary. Gross. Hits one! Oh, bang on target. Offside that time. Forward it goes. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Gross. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? And help's available out wide. Sané. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Forward it goes. Oh, he's found, and the finish! Oh, it's gone in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, what a convincing response to going behind. They've got all the momentum now.
And the first half is done. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And so we're off again. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Hoists it high, right through the middle. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Driving on, a real charge here. A buccaneering run from the defender. Gross. Battles to win it back. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. It's a brilliant interception. Defender's on the back foot. Gross. He's being closely tested here.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Sane looking to get on the end of this. And they've been caught out here. Gets away from his opponents. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Keeper sends it forward. Cuts it out. Tries to get it forward quickly. Plays it over to the other flank. Played out to the right. He's got options out wide. What a ball this has turned out to be. Pumps it into the area. And back out it comes. Hoists it forward. Out to the right. That's great strength on the ball. Both sides a bit lacking in intent. And it's played forward. Looks to set one up.
That's a case of crossing in hope, and unless they provide some more options, it'll be more miss than hit.
Played out to the right. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Tries to get it forward quickly. Now the cross. Defending of the desperate variety. A heavy challenge. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. He goes long.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Gross. There's the delivery. He's dealt with that well. Can he deliver? And it's Sané. Gets good distance on it. Gets it back.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Gross. The final 5 minutes. He's gone for goal! That's a half-decent try.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions. Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Going for goal! Great strike, that's for the keeper. Rain starting to fall here. It has been looking that way for a little while. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A very good game of football. No winner, But both sets of fans have got their money's worth. Fine entertainment, and it ends all square. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.